Investments which would have done would be, really suffering a lot because of the spread of the coronavirus in the world right now, which started in China. And understandably, because the economies are pretty shaken. China is the manufacturing hub of the world, and when the hub has a problem, and obviously the spread of the virus creates a lot of stress on the economies and the import export and the companies which are, directly dealing with China, which is resulting in the corrections in the equity market. And if you're invested, you would obviously making some losses. Last 2 years have not been very kind any which ways to the markets, where the broader market has not moved. There have been only a handful of shares which are driving the index up, so the whole portfolio looks very, very skewed. Unfortunately, small caps, mid caps have suffered. So what we can take away from this, what can we understand? Well, 2003, there was SARS, which hit the world, which was very bad. Nifty was around 1500, 1600 levels. It went up to 6000 levels. That is a way up once the SARS came into control. So investors made a lot of money. 2009, there was swine flu which hit us. Once again, index was close to around 5000, 5200 levels. From there, it went up to 8500 before the 2008 Lehman crisis and the whole financial crisis, set in, and the markets again crashed. In 2014, there was a problem of Ebola which set in again. The world was pretty, disturbed. Financial markets were disturbed. But after 2014, when the index was close to 8,000 till date, the markets and the Nifty has touched close to a high of 12,400. What does this tell us? When we are investing in equity markets, and I'm sure all of us who have been investing and are investing, be very clear that this is a panic situation. It does get under control. Hopefully for mankind, we want it to come under control, and I'm sure it will. So what does this tell us? It tells us that yes, the world has been affected by these, outbreaks. But post outbreaks, if you're invested for the next 4 5 years, and if you've been for a longer period of time, the returns which come your way are exceptional, and they are good. The dips are very prominent because it is at the end of the day, it does affect your economy. But in the long run, these kind of episodes really help you and give you an opportunity to buy and invest at lower levels and make good money. My suggestion to all of you would be that if you're invested, stay invested. Hopefully the SIPs will average it out for you, and you'll buy more units at the end of the day. Plus, if you're into direct equity, also go ahead and buy shares which you think are of good value and will grow in the future. Go ahead and make sure that if you have not started yet, this is a good time. So get started with your investments. And again, be sure have a long term in mind, at least minimum 5 to 7 years going forward, and you will make good money. So the idea is not to panic. The idea is to go ahead and invest and keep investing over a period of time to make the most of these unfortunate situations. But don't feel panic, and don't end up stopping anything, or getting your money out or redeeming it, or taking decisions which could affect you in the long run. So that's my advice. All the best. Stay invested, keep growing, keep long term in mind. That's how you create wealth. Here at Will Smith Talks, that is the main idea. Thank you so much.